I'm live. What up? Oh my gosh, I'm messy. Trying some ice cream. Check it out. This is a lot of ice cream, and I'm actually pretty slim to be trying all this. This is a crazy amount. Check this out. What up, chat? So I went to this ice cream spot. I'll reveal where it is in a minute, because this isn't paid. This is for real. Um, and I got basically this is Oreo with mint and mint with Oreo. Sorry, vanilla with Oreo. What's up, chat? You guys are too nice. What's up, guys? So got a ton of ice cream. Might look bigger on camera, honestly. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and try it out and let you guys know how it is. Mint with Oreo and vanilla with Oreo. Two combos because I love Oreo. I'm doing pretty good, chat. How are you guys? I don't mean to be rude or anything or like, talk with my mouth open with food and stuff, but this is pretty delicious though. I can't even lie. I'm just in the car chilling right now. Thought I'd go live, just try something different. And check in with you guys. I love when you get like the scoop with a lot of Oreo in it. Sometimes when you get like a cookies and cream or vanilla with Oreo that's not called cookies and cream, you get like the bite that has a lot of vanilla. I love the bites that have a lot of Oreo in it. Yeah, that hits, that goes hard. Especially this ice cream, they make it, I feel, in-house. It's not like imported from somewhere else. Somebody got it right in the chat. This is Handel's ice cream. How'd you know? You must have guessed from the container, huh? Yo, shout out to you. A lot of people didn't know this guy had a voice. I know. I feel like I might just stream more. Hey, what's up, Johnny from the Philippines? What's up? Um, yeah, what up, guys? Do I know the music group Stray Kids? I do know the Stray Kids. I know their music. I don't know them personally, but they seem like cool guys. I like their music a lot. Somebody said, "What's my favorite ice cream flavor?" Woo. Gotta be something with Oreo in it. Um, Oreo just tastes so good to me. I don't know what it is, but I guess I grew up eating Oreos, so like later in life, I'm just an Oreo lover, I guess. What up, Adrian? This is good. You know what's crazy is anytime I eat like a lot of like ice cream or any food that's like high in calories, maybe like some fast food, I might have like some McDonald's or something like that. Um, I in my mind, I know that I'm gonna like walk it off or run it off later. Basically, so I don't just sit on the calories. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will eat like a lot of junk food or something, but they'll sit and watch TV after. Usually, I'll go and I'll walk like 5 or 6 miles, maybe 6 or 7 miles. I'll usually just walk after so I could burn it off. Somebody in the chat wants to know my top three favorite songs right now. At this current moment in time, there's a group called Quartus. Quartus. They're like a kind of like a BTS-ish type group. I really like their song Go. I don't know why, but that song, like the beat just hits super hard for me. Something about that. Da, 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 da. You know how it goes up it goes up in the chord. Like it just, I don't know. That song hits hard for me, and I like the energy they have in it. What's your guys' favorite songs? Go to the chat, and then I'm gonna see what songs you guys like right now. I want to see what the consensus is with everyone's like favorite music. Let's see if we like some of the same songs, guys. This is really good, by the way. Somebody likes 2000 songs. I like 2000 songs a lot too. Do I know Alan Walker? I do. I think me and Alan Walker might follow each other, possibly. By the way, for anyone just joining, I'm just eating some ice cream, chatting. I'm surprised this ice cream hasn't melted yet. It's kind of like been a little hot over here lately, even though we're in the middle of January. Who do you guys want to see me go live with? That's what I want to know. If I was to go live with somebody, what would you guys want to see? Would you rather see me with an artist? Would you rather see me with somebody behind the scenes? Would you rather see me with like just regular people? You guys let me know. Hmm. Somebody wants to see me with Eminem. Yo, Eminem, what up, man? Come on into the frame, bro. Imagine Eminem was right here. Hey, yo, what up? Yo, what up, Em? I wonder if Eminem would like or hate my videos. Like, if he would be mad at me for like doing samples on his songs. Like, yo, Jay, I don't like those videos you do, bro. You need to stop that. I be wondering sometimes, like, if the artists are mad at me. Like, yo, why'd you do that one video on me where you said my song sounded like another song? Like, why'd you do that? Collab with J. Cole? That would be a collab. He seems like he'd be super cool, super regular. I like that. I like when artists are like cool, um, and they're super regular and they're not like Hollywood acting. Have I met any famous people? I have. Here's a funny story. I met Post Malone. I met Post Malone before he really blew up during the White Iverson era. I went to the bank. I was at like it was at Chase Bank, and I was in line. There was like a super long line to pay your bill for the bank, and I just look over while I'm in line. I'm just like bored. I was like, "Oh, that's Post Malone over there sitting waiting for like one of the private bankers." I'm like, "Oh, whoa!" So actually walk over there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, excuse me. I really like your music." He's like, "Oh man, hey, thank you, buddy, thank you." So I'll never forget that. He was so cool. He's like, "Oh man, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that." So that was cool. Meeting Post Malone at the bank. Somebody asked, "Do I make my own music?" I used to make a lot of music actually. Before I started doing these videos, I only made music for like 20 years, no lie. So the social media aspect to my life is actually pretty new. It's it's not like a majority of my life. Majority of my life I was making music, working with tons of artists, recording tons of artists. So yeah. mm, I was making a lot of hip hop R&B. I called it R and bass. Um, that was this terminology that I coined. I made a whole platform for it called R and bass. R and bass was dope. It's still around too. If you guys look at my laptop, you'll notice there's an R and bass sticker on there. That's my brand that I started in 2014. I was trying I was basically trying to invent a genre from modern R&B, and that's what I came up with. Yeah, I put myself on the line, man. I was really trying to be innovative, and I was going hard. This ice cream has such a rich flavor. Shout out to Handles, man. One of my favorite shorts is the one with the monkeys. Oh yeah, and I showed the evolution of the song. I love that one too. Collab with Nefex. Wow, funny you say that because my friend knows them. So a collab with Nefex is a possibility actually, but what would I do with them? That's what I'm always wondering. Like when I collab with an artist, or if I was to collab with an artist, what would I do? Um, because I did do a video with Baby No Money, BB Nos. SD Kid said I look like SD Kid Laser, not the real SD Kid. Said I remind you of a lighter Pharrell. That's funny. I'm so light. Look at how light my arm is, guys. I'm actually half black and white. That's crazy. I have some of the lightest skin ever. It's insane. I don't know what it is. My genetics, I guess. Um, I've been killing this ice cream already halfway. I don't eat super fast. I don't know if you guys eat super fast. I have a lot of friends. that eat so fast. They're like, hey, so anyway, and they be done with the ice. They be done with their food already. My mom is white. She's German Armenian, and my dad is black. So I'm not albino, no. A lot of people, I've been called that in my life, though. People have called me, you albino, but it doesn't affect me anymore. I don't even care. It used to affect me a little bit. I'm like, hey, man, that hurt my feelings. Now I'm just like, yeah, whatever, bro. Do I listen to Arabic pop? I don't. Jared, what is your goal for 2026? My goal for 2026, you know what's crazy? I didn't really set one. Usually in the top of the year, I have a goal like, oh, I want to reach this, um, I want to reach that. But this year, I was just like, let me go into 2026 without any goals at all, like literally nothing on my mind, and just dive in and just get my feet wet with anything, literally. So my goal is to have no goal and just like live it up. This ice cream is like very thick. I like that. Look at the consistency of this ice cream. It's not kind of like watered down or yogurt kind of base like a lot of ice creams feel. But yeah, if you're in the chat though, what's up? Welcome. You've been watching me since 2023, man. Pound it. I really appreciate that. I really do. If you've been rocking with me for a while, I really appreciate you. It's fun, man. I love doing song videos. Um, should I go live more? Because I feel like I want to link up with some people, but I want to do it when you guys are there so you can watch. It's kind of dark, I know. I'm sorry. This was kind of spontaneous, so I didn't kind of like set it all up. But I was just like, yo, let me just go live. I don't have the proper setup or anything. Hey, thank you for the love in the chat. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. My favorite flavor of ice cream, I would have to say, is definitely something with Oreo in it, whether it be mint or vanilla. I just love anything with Oreo. Have I heard of the artist Darcy? I have. Somebody said go live while driving Uber. So have you heard of this one song? Nice, nice. Do you know what sampled? Me as an Uber driver would be crazy. I would be a cool Uber driver, and I would know when to respect the passenger. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't ask them too many questions or probe their life or whatever. You know how some Ubers, if any of you guys do take Uber or whatever, you get in and like the driver's like talking to you way too much, like, hey, so how was your day? Yeah, I know. I wouldn't do that if I was your Uber driver. I'd just be like, hey, how are you? Just hope you have a good day. And I would just like be quiet after that. I wouldn't like, bother you guys. Do I listen to System of a Down? Yes. Um, so you are Indian. Suggest some good English songs to try, like just two of us. Wow, that's a good question. Um, I would just open any streaming platform and click like, New Music Friday. There's a lot of new stuff that's really fire. System of a Down is your favorite band? That's cool. I love System of a Down. I heard, isn't one of them like Armenian or something like that? I can't remember. Feel like that's a possibility. My personal favorites, right now, I don't have a person. You know what? Linkin Park is up there for me. Linkin Park is 100% up there for me. Their music just hits so hard, and like the messaging in their songs are just like too real. Like in the end, it doesn't even matter. Like that is the realest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like actually, in the end, it doesn't matter. None of this really matters. It's just we're just here, specks of dust flying through a rock in space. You know, doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, favorite System of a Down song? I don't even know, man. I don't have any favorites mostly because the reason is because I listen to so much music. Personally, having like favorites is just like I'm just kind of like a stream of consciousness. Just I feel like I'm just going with the flow of whatever hops into my life. And then when I hear something I like, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's fire. Like, and it's kind of like becomes a memory of the time I try so. Will eventually be a memory of the time I try so hard. Woo. Um, would I be ever down to do a song? I would. You know what's crazy is I would like to actually work with some artists now because I'm actually really good at vocal producing. A lot of people don't know, but I've spent so many hours with artists in the studio, and I enjoy like putting the melodies together. So, hmm, I might need to get in with Cat's Eye and help them out with another song. I feel like I could do really well with them. I'm good with hearing vocals, harmonies, timing, everything. So for you, those of you just joining, I'm just chilling, eating some ice cream. It is amazing ice cream. This is Handel's. I'm dripping it all over myself, by the way. It's okay though. It's for the live. I got to do it for the chat. I'm gonna have to throw this in the wash after. Do I narrate audiobooks? I don't. You know, one thing I'm gonna say right now about AI that I really don't like is how it's taking over the voiceover industry. People like companies are hiring. They're not even hiring people that are just using AI voices to narrate stuff, and I think that's whack because we need to put humans in jobs like that still, 100%. Like, come on, man. I don't want to like hear an audio narration like AI voice. Like, yes, he was walking through the park, and it sounds like real, but it doesn't. Still, I have a good voice for narration. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was like, should I narrate? I don't know. Exactly. Like the AI voices sound flat. They don't know the correct enunciations. They don't know like the correct. There's a lot of stuff that has to work on. But like out of everything AI, they're taking over all the creative industries first, which is so crazy to me. Like you have AI able to do all this stuff. Let's take the music first. Let's take people's jobs first instead of like, the jobs that should be automated, right? It's crazy. But hey, do I have a wife? No, I don't. Technically, I should though. Like I'm actually getting older, and I technically should have a wife and kids and a family and stuff. But I've more so chosen career over that. In a sense, like it's cool, but on the other flip side, it's like sad at the same time. It's like, oh, cool, like you're doing all this social media cool stuff, but at the same time, oh my God, it's so sad. You're not married, you don't have kids, right? I guess you could look at it each different ways. It's in the eye of the beholder, though. How you want to like judge that, How old am I? Oh my gosh, I'm old. I'm 38. 38, dude. 38, bro. I've seen a lot in my life. I've done a lot in my life. I was kind of like thinking about it the other day. How much stuff I've just done in my life. Because social media wasn't my only career. Like I've done so much. And I was just like, man, jeez. Yeah, I'm old, man. You thought I was 34. That's still old. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, when you sit back and reflect on your life, you're just like, I've done so much. Like, you should sit there one time and just like think about your life. We don't do that enough. I'm like so caught in the moment all the time. I'm always like, oh, what video do I do today? What's going on right now? What's happening in pop culture? What's this? What's that? But then sometimes when you just like sit back and actually just think about everything you've done, you'll feel like a sense of accomplishment, even if it's just like school. You graduated high school, like you've met people in your life, you've worked some jobs, you've made a little bit of money for yourself. Just think about that for a minute. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, with all the whirlwind happening in life in general, I was just like sitting the other day, like, dang, I've done a lot. And I feel like I need to appreciate that, just like all of us, honestly. Like, you should appreciate what you've done. So, yeah, that was cool. That was nice. Because sometimes you could be down on yourself, like, man, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. This person's doing that and that person's doing that. But when you look back at it, like, you've probably done a lot of stuff. Did I feel awkward for years after leaving school? No, not really, actually. Um, I just felt like a little lost after school, but I just dove into music and it kind of gave me a direction. I see some of you guys in the chat are like early 20s or teenagers. You guys have a lot of life to live and a lot of experience to gain, and don't be scared to try stuff, honestly. That's honestly how I fell into this was when I was 18, I found a studio that was in my neighborhood that I started just recording out of. And that's how I gained like so much music experience just by kind of like taking this leap into this studio that was like in San Francisco. I lived in the Bay Area, um, but I was like making beats when I was 16. I'm 38 now. So when I was 16, I was making beats. My older cousin, was making beats actually, and I wanted to be like my older cousin. I was like, man, he's so good at making beats. Like, I want to do that. He's cool. I wanted to be like my older cousin. I'm like, he's so cool to me. So I downloaded the program that he was making beats on. Then I started making beats, and I found like naturally I was pretty decent at it. It was kind of coming to me pretty easily. Like, oh wow, you click the hi hats here, and I was making melodies and stuff. And it's called Fruity Loops. I don't know if you guys have heard of Fruity Loops. It's one of the DAWs, digital audio workstations that people make beats on. Um, so yeah, I dove in early. Dove in early. Um, but then what happened was I knew this guy that had a studio, and by the time I was 18, I started going to the studio. He let me use his equipment to start recording people. And I literally, like, at 18, started recording a bunch of different artists, like rappers, singers. I had no idea what I was doing. And this guy had really good equipment. That's the crazy part. He had a $10,000 mic called a Sony C800G that I was using. He had a Tube Tech compressor, which is a $4,000 compressor. It sounds like butter. He basically had the Dr. Dre chain, signal chain. What that means is what he had hooked up to like his computer was the same stuff that Dr. Dre had hooked up to his computer to record. It was insane. And I had no idea when I was 18. I was just like, yeah, whatever. He has like a good mic, I heard. I don't know. He had like top of the line gear. It was crazy. So I was recording rappers and singers at 18, and it gave me so much experience learning timing, learning how to mix, master. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, have I met Dr. Dre? I haven't. Funny though, Dr. Dre used my family's song in one of his songs. My family, they're musicians. He sampled my family's song in his song for Grand Theft Auto. Pretty crazy. And you're wondering, did you get paid? No, I didn't get paid. It's not my song. It's my family's song. That's like the first question. Did you get paid? How much did you get paid? $0. $0 for that. What genre of music? My family makes R&B. I guess you would call it R&B. Soul. hmm The song is called ETA. It's Anderson .Paak. I think Snoop Dogg's in it. Dr. Dre. Go to YouTube. Type in Dr. Dre ETA GTA. ETA GTA. You'll see the song. Fire. Back then when they didn't use auto tune, they had the riff in there like, oh baby. When you could do the riff in the song and there's no auto tune, it sounds a little bit off key, but it sounds on key. You know what I mean? Do I know Post Malone? I know of him. I don't know him. Everyone uses auto tune now. You know what's funny though? I'm gonna be real. I'm a fan of auto tune. I'm actually pro auto tune, and I say that because I've used it so much in the studio. It is so fun. Like I think the people that hate auto tune are the people that have never used it. When you like actually use it on your voice and then you put it on other people's voices, it's so fun because you'd be like, "Hey girl," and then you click the auto tune on, but hey girl, you know what I mean? It like totally flips your voice. No, it totally flips your voice to like another level, and it's so fun when you hear it on yourself. So yeah. Somebody asked, "Do I see myself doing music for a long time?" I do actually. I feel like I might um do more music actually. Um I'm not no, I'm not the Gordies. I'm not related to the Gordies like Barry Gordy. No, 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 no. Nah, man. That's LMFAO. You know LMFAO? Party Rock is in the house tonight. Yo, so that's Barry Gordy's son and nephew in that group together, which I thought was crazy. I was like, what? But yeah. So anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, anyway, I'm pro auto tune and I stand by that. Even though everyone hates auto tune, I just think it's fun and like I said, when you use it, you should try it. There's like I think on TikTok there's an app. No, sorry, there's an effect on TikTok where you could add auto tune on your voice. Just go to the search and be like auto tune voice or something like that, and just find one of the videos of somebody using it. It's fun, man. You could just go on there like, what you say? Na, 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 babe. You know what I mean? And it's gonna make your voice sound like amazing. What you say? Yo, thanks for the love in the chat, by the way. What up, chat? I'm over here. I just had some ice cream. I was trying some ice cream and I annihilated it and I dripped it all over my shirt right now. I look like I need to throw this in the wash, honestly. Um, Yo, somebody found the song ETA by Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg, Anderson .Paak, and Busta Rhymes. Yes, that is my family's song. Nice, Isaiah. Good find, bro. You like it? Yeah. So my uncle Myron, wrote that song, and that's his voice. And then my dad's playing the drums, and my uncle and grandpa are on all the other instruments. They did their thing on that. I can't even lie. What a great stream about ice cream and music. Yeah, let's go. Let me know if you guys want me to go live more, but like with other people, because I was thinking about doing that. Um, I just gotta figure out who, and I don't want it to be boring to you guys, because that's actually one of the reasons I don't stream, is because I don't want to bore you guys. Literally, anytime I'm thinking about the going live, I'm like, I don't want to bore them. I don't want to bore anybody, but it's fun when I'm with people. So yeah, maybe I'll take you guys along for something. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I'm just talking a little bit about my music history and yeah. What was my favorite short I've ever made? All right, my favorite short that I've ever made, guys. If you guys have seen it, this goes down in my mental history as like my favorite one, but it's the most simple, dumbest one that just seeing it. But when I took the vegan teacher and I showed the transition from the vegan teacher to um one last pick and I'll be gone. She's like, eat your vegetables. And then I transition into eat your vegetable, one last pick and I'll be gone. Oh my god. I love that video. I think that was like it's just it's the most perfect transition in music history. I didn't even make it. It was just something I found that I was like, okay, I gotta show people what this is, and it's just I don't know, it's amazing. Jeez, that was good. That was like a highlight for me. Um, who's a recent band or artist I discovered? Great question, Elizabeth. Thank you for that. You know, funny you asked that. I literally, who did I just find that I really, really like? Oh my gosh, this one girl singer that I just found on Spotify. I really like her stuff, and I literally can't remember her name. Um, so yeah, I feel bad. I can't even name her right now. I just was like listening to the song, like, this is good. This is really good. Sometimes, the biggest thing that's messed up with me is I suck with names of like songs. I suck with song names. I suck with song group names. I suck with lyrics. I'm amazing with melodies. So I know a song from like 1973. I won't know who the artist is or what it's called, but I'll know every single melody in the entire song. Literally line by line, every freaking melody. It's insane. I don't know. Do a video about okay. 21 Pilots. Okay, okay. Um favorite remix of a song I like. I just found this remix. I did a video actually on my page. There's a song that's I guess it's in GTA. I had no idea. It basically is a remix of Wham, Everything She Wants. Um yeah, it's crazy good, crazy good. This is fun. My favorite song from 1997. Oh my gosh, that's like the post Pac era. Um, I don't even know. Favorite song from the weekend. Oh my god. See, I don't have any favorites, guys. I really don't. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go live more though. That's what I think I will do. Um, shout out to you guys. Okay, now the stream is boring because I'm not doing anything, but I guess I'll tell a story before I go. Maybe that'll make it fun. All right, here's a quick story that has to do with my life that has impacted me from when I was younger all the way till now that a lot of people don't know. So you guys will be some of the first people to hear about this. So I recorded when I was 18 years old. Well, I was saying this earlier in the stream if you guys watch it. So when I started recording, I recorded this guy that would come to the studio. There's two rooms in the studio. I was in room B and then there's studio A. So I was in room B. This guy came over, overheard my beats that I was playing in Studio B. He's like, "Hey, what is that?" I was just like, "Oh, this is one of my beats." He's like, "Hey, who is that for?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I just made it. Like." He's like, "Yeah, I'll hop on that. I'll rap on that." I was like, "Oh, whoa!" Like I've never had anybody rap on any of my beats or get on any of my beats. So I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." Okay, cool. I kind of wanted it for like a major artist, but okay, whatever. That was stupid. I was like trying to, get a big artist on it, but whatever. I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So the guy that owned the studio let me use Studio A to record this song because he had an amazing mic in there. It was a $10,000 mic. So I was like, all right, cool. So the guy that popped into my room and said he'd get on my beat, he started writing to my beat on the spot. I was like, okay. I'm like, wow, this guy's actually pretty fire. He's really like writing some crazy stuff. I've actually seen him before in the studio before, so I know he's like not some random dude. I was like, all right. So now I got this regular writing on my stuff. Okay. Record him on the song, and he absolutely kills it, like in a good way. He like destroys my song, like for the best part. Like I was like, oh my God, we just made a hit, like crazy. So with that being said, we started actually after that song working together more often. We're like, hey, that was really fun. That was like you did a great job on my beat. You down to work some more? He's like, yeah, let's work some more. So he started coming in more. I started working with him more, and like on the spot, I would make the beat there with him with me. So we started working on more stuff, right? Time was going by. We literally would complete tons of songs. And here's the funny part: every time we got in the studio, he'd be like, "Hey, we need to finish the full song tonight." I'm like, "Tonight? Like we literally just got here at like 6 p.m. How are we gonna make a full song right now?" It's like it's gonna be like 10 p.m. in no time. We've already been here a few hours. Oh no, I need to finish the song tonight. You see my flash drive right here? I need a completed song on this, or else my wife's gonna think I'm doing something. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, if there's not a full song on your flash drive, your wife's gonna think you're. I'm like, okay, bro, all right, all right. So he kind of like forced me to finish a full song, like beats, record him rapping everything, chorus, three verses, chorus, the whole like in one night. I was like, this is almost impossible, but all right, let's do it. So I would work super hard. He'd work super hard. We would finally get this whole song done at like 3, 4 a.m. And I was just like, whew. All right, I guess here you go. Let me put it on the flash drive so your wife don't, think you're out there doing something, whatever. So I was like, oh my God. But I was scared though because I knew the next time we get in, he's gonna want to finish a full song again. You know what I mean? He's not giving me any room to like, you know, relax. Like when we're in there, I'm like full work mode. So anyway, uh but every time we would do that, it was like muscle memory. Like I kept getting better at it. He kept getting better at it, and we were like literally completing a full song every night. Like it was insane. So years later, I got my own studio. I moved to LA, and I took that same kind of thing I learned to LA with me into my studio, and I was like, "Yo, we need to finish the full song tonight, or I'm not leaving the studio." It's actually crazy that work ethic has stuck with me all the way from age 18 all the way to right now, my current age. When I do some work, when I work on music or anything, I get it done that night. I'm like, I am getting this completed. And if it's not complete, it needs to be like near completion. So that's something that really stuck with me um, growing up. Like this guy forcing me to make a full song. And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to complete 3 videos tonight. And if it's not done, I'm like, no, it has to be done. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So pretty cool. What I was really pissed at the moment really transpired into something great for me later in my life. So that's just a mini story for you guys. Yeah. Do I ever feel lonely? How do you make friends as an adult? I do actually sometimes feel pretty lonely, honestly, because like there's not a lot of people that do what I do. And my basically my peers are almost like competition. They're not really my peers, but then also my peers are kind of like people that are actors and stuff, kind of in a sense. Like we're both entertainers in a sense, but they don't respect social media people. But then social media people are like all like in competition with each other. It's a really weird spot, honestly. So yeah, it does get pretty lonely. It's so weird, dude. But anyway, that was just a little story that I share with you guys. I have tons more in my life, but I'm not gonna bore you guys. Next time I go live, I'm gonna try to just bring somebody on. And yeah, I'm gonna upload this though, so you guys can watch it later if you missed anything. What up, guys? Anyway, it has been somebody gave me a super, and I want to honestly, I'm so sorry if you gave me a super and I didn't address you. It's because I'm on mobile and I don't know how to even check it. It's really dumb. I'm sorry, but I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Last thing, how do you make friends as an adult? Having hobbies, I would say, is a good way to make friends as an adult. Like if you like astronomy, join some kind of astronomy group. If you like running, join a running club. Um, Maybe sometimes where you work, you can make friends, coworkers. Um, you know? Yeah. Or if you like sports, join pickleball or some kind of fun hobby, you'll definitely meet friends, 100%. Or traveling. You might meet somebody traveling. What kind of hobbies do I have? I'm actually trying to get into more hobbies. I've been really boring lately. I can't even lie. Like I'm so bored and boring right now. I'm boring myself because all I do is work on videos on TikTok and YouTube, right? It's literally like I love that, but I actually need more to do. Like I was gaming, but I've like kind of just gone into work mode. So I need way more things to do. That's why I think I want to stream more because that's actually seems fun. I could just it'll like have me do things. It'll make me like do things. Like, oh, I need to do a stream and I'm gonna link up with this artist or producer and it'll make it fun because it gives me something to do, almost like a hobby. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna tune out. I'm gonna upload this for you guys. You can watch it later. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.